Alright everyone, so the last Minecraft video I put out, being the Minecraft trailer, seemed to get pretty popular, or more popular than I thought it was going to get, so here I am again in Minecraft, and I am going to give you a close-up view, tour, something. It's going to be more in-depth of one of the builds you've seen. This is the second build you saw in the trailer, and it is the first house that you've seen in the trailer. So without, screwing around, let's get to it. We're going to walk down this little gravel pathway that kind of leads up to the front door, just give it a little bit of ambience. You have this Skyrim-like porch. I don't know, it feels like maybe a wealthy man in tripping over my words today. Feels like a wealthy man in solitude would have a house that had a porch like this. I don't know. It's just, I wanted to put it there, so I did. And it looks good. The pathway does come around to a lower door that takes you to the lowest portion of the house. And, it's not actually the front door. The front door, you actually go up these stairs, and voila, there's your front door. But for the sake of the tour, we are going to start down here. Fucking animals. Yeah, you come into this main little hallway bit, and to your right, you have the kitchen, which I don't know why it's down here. It just didn't feel appropriate to put anywhere else. And you have this big furnace, which I made to kind of give the idea of this is what keeps the entire house warm. It's meant to look like it goes up through most of the house and disperses heat that way. But hey, over here we have, why is the door open? Sheep, did you leave the door open? Whatever. Why the fuck does that keep happening? I fixed that 3 times now. Anyway, we have the bathroom here, and this is actually the only bathroom here, which is, I wish I could have put more, but I just couldn't find spaces to. But, because this is supposed to be a wealthy-ish house, so you'd think they'd have more bathrooms, but I digress. Toilet, you know how I made that. If you don't, you're new to Minecraft or you're stupid. This is a bathtub. Pretty obvious. There are minecarts in the bathtub. Normally, I put the minecarts there so you can actually sit in the bathtub and look like you are really sitting in it, but I will not do that considering the last time I did that I got stuck and had to exit the game and come back. Alright. Moving on. Over here, like I said, there's a kitchen. Got 2 faucets. By the way, these faucets are made by putting a tripwire hook on the wall, an item frame on the wall, and then a silver, not a silver, this texture pack makes them look silver to me, an iron block in the item frame, and I just think it makes a pretty convincing faucet. Right here you got the sinks, obviously cold shrinks with some water in them, and you can access the sinks. There we go, had a little bit of trouble there. But yeah, you just click on these little bits that come out a little bit. These are actually chest carts that have been shoved into the floor. If you want a tutorial on how to do that, I will do it. Just ask. Over here, you can actually, this is the stove, and you can actually access the stove because, hey, if you can't, see behind the fire, which is pretty easy to, there are furnaces behind it. So, it's aesthetically pleasing and functional. I like that combination. That is pretty much what's down here. It's all that's down here. So, usually I'd take the stairs to go up, but for the sake of showing you everything, or giving you the experience of being here through everything, we are going to take the front door stairs. Alright. In through here. My god, it's dim in here. I wish I would have had places to put more. I suppose I could have put some torches there. Yeah, I could have. Whatever. I got a bit tapestry happy, as you could tell. The house of this theme. Yes, the theme of this house is red, mainly just because I was lazy, and the beds were red, so I just figured it'd be easy. But this is the main foyer kind of area where you come in, obviously. Come over here, you got like a reading and writing area. This is a painting, and this is a painting as well. I don't know why I had to tell you that. You're not stupid. If you are, then you're stupid, and I did have to tell you that. So, nobody wins, nobody loses. But, usually you will not see me do this in my builds, because I don't like my builds having things that are texture pack dependent, and this is very texture pack dependent. I don't know why I decided to do it on this build, I just did. Same trick here, except not in the floor. This is a drawer. I don't like how they black out, but there's not much you can do about it. I like the functionality of it. Leave me alone. It's, bookshelves, books. Way too many books than would ever fit in this drawer, but hey. Over here, come up these stairs. we have a balcony that I'm standing on. Alright. But yeah, it overlooks the... Hey, roof sheep. Last time I tried to do this recording, I got switched with a pig for some reason. If I sound like crap in this video, let me know. I mean, I'll probably hear it anyway, because I have to edit it still. Anyway, that's the balcony. Come back inside. The rest of the main living area, you kind of come up these stairs. You got a little bench to sit on. Come over here, and you've got like maybe a place to eat. I don't know. I maybe should have moved this table here and had 3 chairs. I might do that later. Got a little closet to keep fuck all in. I don't know. You got the, you know, these are the stairs. They do lead down. I did not lie to you. See? And, yeah, here's the way we continue upward. These tapestries, they look a bit tacky, but I didn't like the wall being plain. Same with that wall. Come up here, this is the bedroom area. This is where I suppose you would have, if there are kids that live here, which likely there are, they would sleep here. And they got a bookshelf and not much else to this room. It was small, not too much you can do with that. Got a little home office here for the, for hell, I don't know, maybe somebody you're renting it out for, and you'll know why that it's a possibility of renting it out and not for the main man of the house because, well, you'll see. Or maybe this is where the kids come do their, you know, educational work. Matter of fact, that's probably it. Some of you may have noticed I used a Steve head for a stool. I did that because as long as you can't see his face, it works pretty well. And it's hard to see his face at this angle, so I digress. Going back out. That is the way to the attic. We'll get to that in a second. Why is this door already open? This is like the guest bedroom, or... yeah, I'd assume the guest bedroom, or if there's a ton of people who live here, you know, some other adults sleeping here. Or adult. I don't know. They do get the pleasure of having a balcony out front. I sounded so elated. I've had to record this video like 3 or 4 times because of echo issues, and I'm hoping to God that I fixed it this time. This is a painting. You will almost never see me do this. It just looked good in this specific scenario. Like I said, don't like being texture pack dependent. That's every room so far. Yeah, this is the main bedroom for the man of the house and the woman of the house. This would be, you know, the study for the man's work or whatever. Got a nice little potted plant for ambience. And this is where they sleep. This is probably one of the my favorite bed chambers I've ever made. It fits so well into the house. And, you know, the man isn't the only thing who gets something personal in this room. The woman has a little dressing room over here. You know, with a thing. Not an armoire. What am I thinking of? A dresser. My fucking God, how did I miss that term? Yeah. Steve heads as stools, as always. At least they're not bloody. Like, honestly, I wanted to use something else besides Steve heads, but it was since it's such an enclosed area, you can't use chairs to make the stools, otherwise it doesn't look like chairs because they're touching each other. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. And if you couldn't tell, you do have the ability to access that and put stuff in it. I like functionality. I will take aesthetics over functionality, though. Don't get me wrong. Alright, to the attic. Attic is mainly storage. I did have chest carts in here for storage things. Like, they were shoved into the wall, but they kept glitching through the wall and becoming unusable. There's probably like 3 or 4 behind those wood planks right there. But I just put shelves and said, fuck it. Chest. Can't access that chest. 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 They're all empty because I'm lazy. Up here you have like a little desk that I should have put a Steve head right here. But I didn't, because I forgot to. Sorry. Maybe, you know, you have 2 younger kids that sleep in the bunk beds downstairs, and, you know, you have one teenager who needs his own space, or her own space, and they sleep up here. You know, because the attic room is always cool. Or maybe this is where you keep people that you kidnap, and you could put an iron door here. Alright, after... Son of a bitch. Come on. Oh my freaking God. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, going back down the stairs. Is it almost nighttime? Yes. Yes, it is. Sleep. Please don't. Okay, thank God. My beds and stuff often look good, but you often get slung out of the house or into a wall. And I blame that on Xbox 360 version, which is what we're on. That's what I blame that on. But anyway, going back down the stairs. And down some more stairs, because this is where the last thing I have to show you is. I know, I thought I said, you know, there's nothing more downstairs, but it's not all the way downstairs. See this tapestry? Shasha. We have what I'd like to believe is an armory. That's why I put this painting here. And then you'd come over here, and these are empty as well, because like I said, I was lazy. And you keep weapons and such in here. Weapons maybe on one side, arm on the other. And you come over here, and there's another bedroom. Maybe in this case, you know, screw the attic room. Maybe this is where you keep somebody if you kidnap them. Although they could yell up through these pretty well. I don't know. I just feel like this isn't meant to offend anyone, but for the love of God, it just makes me think that this would be a room you'd hide in to hide from the Nazis. That's just how I feel. Anyway, that pretty much concludes the tour of this house. Sheep, get out of my way. Yeah. Alright. House looks big. It is pretty big. Although, you know, doing the tour of it 3 or 4 times, like I've said, because I had to freaking redo them, not much to it. Ignore that over there. That is an unfinished project. It's supposed to be an elven manor. If you want me to finish it, I can, but I'm not going to unless I'm asked to. Alright. That's it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos, well, there are more videos to watch. Oh, also tell me if you want more Minecraft. With that, that's all I got to say. Bye.